Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mask of the Rose. After a little bit of a mistake in the last episode and we kind of just did the trial, we're in the season of the rose and I'm not really sure what's going to happen here. We only really have two options: change outfit and head outside. So let's head outside. We can go to the South Bank or Hogslane Market. Acquire a mask or buy gifts before the Feast of the Rose. What do we do at the South Bank? Oh my god. Let's go buy a mask. The Feast of the Rose is upon us, and there are certain sartorial requirements. Get your feast mask here. A gift from the exceptional Rose. Or a choice of them, in fact. And if you've a score to settle with anyone, I can help you with that, too. But a small consideration. Something rotten to an individual you don't fancy? Do I want a scorn gift? That seems a little mean, doesn't it? I don't think anyone's annoyed me that much in my playthrough. Let's search for a delicate mask. The Delicate Rose Mask. A mask for the Feast of the Rose, suitable for meeting friends, knitting matches, and pursuing deeper connections. Does that suit you then? I shall say it suits me, but I don't understand what it's for. You'll be needing it for the festival that's coming. I'm going to ask about the festival. What's this one? A time for love, seduction, promises. They say the power at the back of it is Mr. Wines. Does Mr. Wines have a ministry? Suggest it ought to be the domain of Mr. Hearts. Go with that one, actually. Mr. Hearts. Not Mr. Hearts? I haven't had the pleasure of an acquaintance. Ask about the rose. The exceptional rose? It grows from the winter ground. There's a fierce little face in the centre of it, though. Right, thanks. Are we going to elaborate on why there's a face? No? No further questions. Okay. I accept the mask without comment. Wear the mask to the feast, and look for the person you most desire in your future. Friend, lover, spouse-to-be? Perhaps they'll be looking for you in turn. Or go alone and enjoy the crowd. There's something in that too. Who are the options? Who can we find? Let's head to the South Bank. So we can look for Grizz, Archie, Argit. We can head to the feast and bring back word to Horatia. We can look for Rachel, Ivy, or Ferret. Let's go see Rachel. I'm pretty sure she's the one we've built the most relationship with here. Put on a suitable mask. What a fantastic mask. Maybe, just maybe we should... Oh god. I don't know, the wig? Let's go with the Admiral's hat. We're in a... This isn't a work-related thing, so let's take off the badge. Let's wear the corsage. Let's swap our... We go back to the elegant cloak. Go to the elegant cloak. Yes, that's a lot. I do kind of look like I'm about to go rob a stagecoach. Oh well. It's a design choice. I make my way through London. Sometimes I still have to rely on memorized pathways, on strange rituals. That is a barricade between Vale Garden and the Stolen River, unless one pays in coin or word. But many of the difficult old streets lie still now. am full of curiosity. All of London is out, walking along the Thames, taking part in the feast. Vendors are selling candies and angry bats in cages. The festival goers are enjoying themselves, but now and then I'll hear one trying to guess what the feast truly is for. Can't trust the masters entirely, can you? I wonder who these people are with the masks. I've got no idea. Let's check on Archie and Hajid while we're here. I didn't want to believe anything bad about you. But you did. I followed the course of the law. It is an agreement we all enter. I didn't do anything wrong, and you knew it. I thought I knew. The law thought otherwise. I've set loyalty to one person above all other considerations before. And you know the end that came to. Sir, what end's he talking about? What do you mean by that? I know what he means, and that'll do. You've not found Lucian, then. Wherever he's gone, he has forgotten me. I am starting to wish I could do the same to him. Friendship has a claim on me. Might be that I'll come back to seeing you for a friend. But the hurt's not faded yet. We've all got our wounds. That reminds me, I need a fresh order of laudanum. Perhaps that ends better than I feared. I hope never to arrest another friend. I suppose it is helpful that I have so few. This kind of feels like we're wrapping up people's storylines. Whoops. I don't see Rachel at first. I do see other faces in the crowd, though. Others I could stop and speak with before I go on, if I choose. Let's speak with... See what Barquin wants? I suppose I should not be surprised to find you here. You have always been one for novelty. After all, you discovered me in... I did not wish to dwell on the past. Ivy has graciously given me the afternoon off. No doubt to conduct her own unfortunate affairs. You know me, I do not judge. I wish her well in whatever mistake she is making. You look well. He pauses, as though unsure of what to say next. Should I suggest that things could be worse? Things have been better, but could be less so. Things could always be worse. Remember that, and you may go far in the Neath. Until London is crushed by some other, newer, more attractive city. Much like I was replaced with you. I do not hold a grudge, of course. Well, we have observed the unfortunate pleasantries. I hope our paths do not cross again. In fact, I'll ask my employer to furnish you with my working hours so you know to call at other times. I have survived destruction twice over now. My cities fall, and then you. Whoops. I hope you only realize the value of the one you took from me. Farewell. I have a funny feeling that this is going to be the worst ending for every single character. Let's speak with Grizz. Nice mask. I approach Grizz where she is standing to one side of the festivities. We won't be at Mrs. Chapman's forever. You'll leave, or I will. Will we still be friends when we don't have to face one another over a bowl of stewed cremini and a handful of dried horse flesh? I admit it's a powerful bonding agent. All the components of glue, I believe. You know what I'm asking. And I am taking my time because I don't know the answer. How long will we live down here? Are we immortal? I'm not unsentimental, but can I promise to be devotedly the closest of your friends when some centuries have passed? I guess that's a fair point. We'll be friends, friend, until we're not. But that will do for me. Let's speak to Ivy. Well, well, what do you think of all this? Let's admire the feast. Impressive. The fireworks are an inventive touch. Can be improved. It will be improved. There's a mite too much ministry in this feat for my taste. But the heart of it, I like. It's an invitation, innit? To stroll about the city and partake of everything most delicious. The fair, the foul, and what's between the two. Who with ferret? Suppose I shouldn't be surprised to find you here. You've never been one to shy away from novelty. That's the second person to tell me that. Funny, I was just thinking about you the other day. Well, I must get on. I'm sure you've lots to talk to. And I'll be here, ducking the amateur rodent enthusiasts. Mustn't grumble. Not your doing. I'll still hold algae responsible, mind. And I'm not sure our paths will cross again. Might be under cover of fog, though, if I can get away long enough. Well, time to find Rachel. Rachel? Before I speak with Rachel again... let's just go with the second option here. Let's go all in. Our relationship is all I've dreamed. I can write now. I don't need Milton talking me through a difficult character. What I do now is more difficult than it was on the surface. But it's better work too. Was I any help? I wanted to be a help with that. Not something that was given to me by anyone else. But you helped as much as anyone has, bringing me stories that showed what it means to live in the Neath. I didn't have that before. I didn't know how to ask the right questions. If you want to take on a lady who writes probably more and more scandalous stories, and not for the sake of the scandal either, do you think you could tolerate it? Meet this concern with bravado. Let's go. I'm not so easily frightened off. This isn't a time to claim courage you don't have. Oh my god. Shut down. Let's just go with I bluster sometimes, but not now. I know, but you have nothing to worry about this time. People might still try to guess who I'm writing about. I still have that reputation. It might be uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be worth it. I'll get through. It's a trade I'm willing to make. I'm glad. From there, the conversation turns to the future, to the things we imagine together. It is a long evening of walking along the stolen river and speaking of what might come. Bata Chikan, having achieved his heart's desire, throws himself into the business over the next few years. His shop, initially a curiosity, becomes a hub for those seeking the unusual and the unexpected. Eventually, it puts its competitors out of business, and then it begins to expand. More rubbery men emerge over time, though Bata Chikan pays them little heed. Their troubles, which are many, do not divert him from his successes. Only when his business is secure does he begin to take up the rubbery cause. As for Bar Quinn, I did not see her much again. Eventually, I did not see her at all. As for Phoebe, one day I see her emerging from a small employment bureau. I was changed by her case, now I try to aid convicts. I'm taking a hand in reshaping the law. Go with the second one, I'm trying to reshape the law. The laws are changing now. They might be reshaped. The courts and the constables are in new hands. They might find new loyalties. Beneath is dark. It might hide her soul from judgment entirely. This is long work, but I am ready. We have only had a year in the Neath. In a decade or two, what will we not have done? The return of a second time. This sigil can be interpreted as the circle that turns inwards, or the eclipse is only so in certain locations. Uh-oh, I just got a trophy saying ended the game, so yes, I definitely messed up here by skipping quite a lot. Oh well. All the possible beginnings of this story are open to you now. Start again, and you may find a very different ending to record on the flank of the bazaar. Well, other than my own blunder, I enjoyed that quite a lot. I think we'll probably go again. And maybe this time I'll ignore the trial completely, and we'll try and do some of the side stories with some of the characters we either didn't meet or some of the characters we didn't spend that much time with, because there's still a lot more to explore in this game. That's for sure. And I definitely enjoyed it. And here we are back on the main menu here. So, I feel a bit bad because I feel like I skipped most of the game. I don't know, maybe I'll give it a break for a little bit, then we'll come back with a new character. I guess I'd have to start a new game. Is that how that works now? I go to a new game. Do I have access to the other startings of the characters? Yes, we can start as a housebreaker now, or a tailor, or all these other interesting things. But with that, thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully I shall see you again in the next episode, or season, or whatever we're going to call it, series. There's obviously lots more Fallen London content on the channel. Please go check that out if you haven't already. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. Thank you again to the members. Your support means the world to me. And as always, I'll see you next time.